G'day, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all? I do hope you're all well. Got a beautiful sunny afternoon here. Oops, sorry that's making noise. I'm just putting the little speaker on. I've got beautiful sunshine coming in. It's cold though. I'm awfully cold and rugged up, and I've done a little bit of gardening this morning, and yep, it got me. So I got light coming in, and I've got my little sun catcher carrying on, but you know what? Let's still have some fun. Okay, what am I doing? We all got envelopes. Plenty of them if you're a crafter. Yay, this is my favorite. I need to make another one. I've actually sold one. I was really happy that I sold it. Anyway, I want to make another one with yours. And we need some scraps, which is my famous scrap box. I love going like this. I don't know about you. So we'll just get some scraps, and we need some scissors and gauzy glue. And I'll just grab a handful of those scraps. Then I just put the box to one side. There we go. Envelope. This is so easy peasy. Okay, one envelope. I'll put it this way. We're just going to cover it with scraps. Going to start off. Oh, that's a bit. Oh well. Let me see. Get something bigger, longer. What do we got? Oh, we got this one. Oh, I had something a bit longer going on. Oh yeah, right here. Look at that one. Okay, so well, I better tell you first. So you want all your, if you've got window ones, you have all your windows on one side. It's best to have it on the right hand side. Why? Well, I'll show you why. You want them all about the same height. These are all a little bit off, so I'll have to cut them. I usually do 9 inches. But you decide what size you want. Okay, so let's just start gauzy gluing. Whoops, I've got a sniffle nose. So you're probably going to hear that too, because excuse me, even though it's sunny, it is cold for me. Right, I've got to put something underneath. Just a minute. I thought I was organised. How about you guys? Do you get that? You think you're organised, but seriously? Nah. Come on. I've got some old books here. Here we go, an old book. What's this one? One of our Coles recipe books. Must cut some goodies out of that. Anyway, I do hope you're all well. I did have gloves on when I was gardening, but I smashed my nails and did some carry-ons. I was cutting the roses. I didn't get them all done. It's not a huge garden. It's the front garden. But it takes me days because of lack of energy and back problems. So I just take my time. Okay, so just put it down. I like to go just over that window a little bit. Cut out those little corners. And down it goes. Really, really easy. Some more scraps. Ooh, what have we got? Oh, yeah, that's pink. It's really pink. That'll go there. Whoops, what happened there? Oh, it's a pair of scissors. Mummy, have that. Ta. Good girls. Lily and Truffles are wandering around. It is 4:30 in the afternoon. And they're waiting for 5 o'clock is their DINNER. I can't say the word while they're standing here because there will be a big commotion. Okay, so using that. Doesn't matter if it's gone over. we'll cut it off. Just cover it for now. And it doesn't matter if you don't have window ones. That's okay too. Let me see. I've got some lined paper. No, not really. I'm just going to use up. What else we got here? Let me see. Scrap box. Oh, I so love. This is getting a little bit too much, too big, too full, whatever you want to say. We'll just grab always all the smaller stuff. I don't really want to go cutting stuff down. Oh, there's a seashell. A bit of greenery. There's a couple pieces, smaller pieces, because I'm going to need a few smaller pieces. There we go. All right, so what have we got here? Will that go that way? Yep. So there's a banana. Okay, so I'm just going to... Doesn't have to match. If you want it to match, that's okay. If you wanted to use different types of papers, that's okay. It's entirely up to you. This is almost finished. Good one. When I start a video. This is pretty. Which way do the flowers go? I think that way. I don't know. So I'm just going to put that there. There we go. Use a long strip. Oh, almost. Yeah, that'll go. I'll take some of that off. Actually, I might just go up to here with it. And I'm just going over a little bit onto the envelope. There we go. And I might just cut it short here. There we go. And I'll get a nice square piece if I can find a nice square piece for that. I was hoping to use some of this. Oh well, doesn't matter. We'll use some of this. Why not? I'll guzzy glue it down. Oh, this is fun. I'm going to have to stop short and go get another glue stick. Okay, I'm just going to put that there. I'll just grab another glue stick. Okay, got another glue stick. I haven't got any more Yudi Hooties. Sorry, I couldn't help myself on that one. Okay, let's just turn it over. Very easy. Cut it. Cut the pieces off. Usually I wait till they're dried and I just do a whole pile first. Now, don't worry if you snip the envelope accidentally open. That's okay. Don't stress about it yet. There we go. How simple is that? Right, what about the backside? Backside. Sorry about that punt. Seriously, something wrong with me. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll just keep going. Hang on, I've got to stop for a minute. Okay, you can use plain paper, coffee dye paper, writing paper, whatever you like on the back. You just guzzy glue it. Sorry. Man, when I get the giggles, it doesn't stop. So just do this. There we go, guzzy, guzzy, goo. Actually, I like this blue one because then I know it's all over there. I've got some paint, white paint that's pink, and once it dries, it goes white. so the builders know where they've painted, which is a good idea. I might put the coffee dye one on. Just put it over. And there we go. Okay. So then you cut all that out. Okay. Here's some I prepared earlier. I always love saying that. So on the back, they're done. Let's have a look. Oh, that's the same. Not supposed to be. I tried to even them out. Just using scraps. That's the back of them. They're all cut down to 9 inches for me. And this one. Do I need to go out? Oops, sorry. I was just wondering if I need to go out of it. I'm seriously got the giggles. And it's very unusual lighting, but that's okay. I'm still enjoying the time, and I'm sure you can see what it's all about. Okay, so we've done that. Okay, next is we need, you can use scrapbooking paper or any other paper you like. I'm using this paper. This is interesting. I picked this up. Oh, where did I pick this up? It was pretty cheap. It's really good, almost like cardstock. I picked it up somewhere here in Australia. So if you can find it, it definitely, I don't think it was Spotlight. Spotlight has become so expensive. Their stickers are $10 a sheet, and I was just horrified. I just not buying it. I got that. That's going to be my cover. Yeah. And this, wherever I can find them. Oh, here they are. And then I chose 2 other pages. And I cut these down. And these are 2 inches wide. And I don't think I've done the 9 inches yet. I think they're roughly 9 inches, yeah. Or I have. No, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Oh, I hope you're giggling along with me because I'm not having much. Well, I'm having fun. Yeah, I haven't cut it down that, but that's okay. I'll cut it as we go. So we need this. This is doing this because we need a reinforcement spine. Why? Well, just keep watching and you'll see why. All right, so we've got to put these on here. All my windows are this way. So if I had it round that way, that's too close. You'll see why. So I'm going to just got these, and we're going to, boy, this is really hard cardstock. I'm going to have to fold them in half, or maybe I might just put them in my, you know that thing. It's hopeless today. Oh, put a 1 centimeter thingy. Here we go. Scoreboard. So perhaps that might be easier because this is incredibly thick. I did not realize that. I knew it was thick, but not that thick. Thickety thick. Sorry. Oh dear. Okay then, let me see if I can do this. So I know these are 2, and if I go to the 1, where was my scorer? Seriously, it just took off? No, here it is. Oh. All right, so I'm just going to score it. I'm going to fold that way, so I'm going to score it this way. Is that correct? No, give me a minute. Oh dear, press the wrong button. Okay, so I'm going to score it this way because yeah. So that would be easier if I scored them. So I need that on the inside. Let me see. Yep, that's easier. Okay, that's definitely going to be a reinforcement one. They are really, really thick. Okay, so I'm going to do that off camera because I don't want to bore you and keep giggling you out. So give me a minute, please. Okay, so I've done some. Ooh, not quite. Never mind, that happens. So then I'm going to gussie glue them here. It's over a little bit, that's fine, I can cut that off. So what I did, this is going to be my front cover, is I can do, I've got two different types. So I've got that one and that one. I don't know if you can see the pattern on that one. It's very subtle, but it's there. So I'm going to alternate the spines pieces and do that. And I'm going to gussie glue them all on here. Okay, we'll get that done. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, it's evening for me and I've had my dinner, and anyway, here we go. Got a nice cool drink now. Got the heater on, we're all cozy. I love this. This is Grove juice, apple and ginger. It comes in all different flavours and orange juice. It is really fresh goodness from New South Wales. Get it at my local supermarket and it's got no rubbish in it. Oh, I just thought I'd tell you that. Anyway, here I am. Done the edges, alternated them. I did ink up a little bit. I exhausted my ink. I brought these a long time ago, and to buy the ink to refill these packets, it's actually cheaper to buy these again, and I am not happy, Jan. I hate wasting the environment. So I've really exhausted this one, even watered it. So I don't know what to do. Anyway, so I've done these. Now I've cut open with my chopper, opened the envelopes. Some of them needed to be glued at the other end or at both ends, so I've glued them and opened that side up where the window is. And that window is looking a bit gluey. And I tell you what, I had to use some heavy glue for this cardstock. That was this book I got. I truly can't remember where I got it from. It would have been just a local shop because I don't go far. I hate shopping. Anyway, yep, it's not quite 12 by 12, but yeah, this is really heavy stuff. I don't think I'll use it for this particular one. Anyway, so that's what I've done. So they're all in order. I've put them, as you can see, just alternated them. They're all open. All the ends are glued. It was so much easier to cut them open after. So it's just do all your sticking down first and then worry about cutting the size and then doing gluing. So you can't, I don't know if you can see the inking. It's very subtle, but it's there. It's not as good as I thought. I had a purple, really nice purple, but it was too bright for it. That's what I've done. Next, I've got, excuse me, two envelopes that are actually larger. So one's going to be my front and one's going to be my back. Now, I don't mind that it's hanging over a little bit. That's fine. I'm not sure. I might trim it down a little bit as well, but I'll see how we go. Or perhaps I'll trim it this way a little bit, because that might be too much. Okay, so let's see what I can do with that. I could get the same envelope size, but I just want it a little bit bigger because it's going to be a book and we need to protect it. It's going to be a well-used book. So I think I can take a little bit off each of these. I'm going to use my big chopper. That way, if I do them both at the same time, they will be even. Okay. Oops, so. Oh no, not holding together. Maybe I'll just get a little clip. Okay, so I trimmed it down a little bit, which will be handy, Andy. And I'm going to cover them. Now, I don't need to worry about those windows. I am not worried. My front one, so I'll need a cutter. Okay, so I need to measure, because I'm going to cover, I'm just going to wrap it round. Makes it easier. I think it's best to measure it this way. Look at that, 9 1/4 inch. I need 9 1/4 inch. Not that you probably saw that. Sorry. 9 1/4. Just going to cut the whole thing. That makes it easy. Oh, this stuff's thick. I can't believe it. Yep. I need to trim it. Maybe I should have left it a little bit longer. Okay. So how wide is it? It's about 5 inches wide. So if I go, I want to wrap it round. So I've got the right height here. So about 5. If I go 10 a bit, just so I'll see how I go with wrapping it around. I'll just do 10 1/4. Any excess I can cut off. I just want to make sure. There we go. I'm going to start with, if I just put this here and put up my scoring and score it so I can fold it around. Yay, good idea. I put it up there. And that way I can just fold it round. This envelope's not very straight, so I will have to go off by roughly the card. And what if I go and score it? Where's my scorer? I hope we're all still here. I'm going to score it at maybe I'm going to score it at the 5. That's going to help me fold it. And then I can glue it all down, and then I can just trim it off. That'll be my best bet. Yep. So I'm going to do that, and I have to use some heavy glue for this, or I might use double-sided tape. I'll see how I go. Okay, so I decided to use a double-sided tape. Oops. I'm going to make sure that part is going to be my spine, so I'll keep that bit away. That's popped open, but that doesn't matter because this is such heavy paper. I'm just going to lay this down as best as I can. I can always straighten it up after. That doesn't matter to me, because I just felt if I put so much glue on there, it is going to be one big sticky mess. So I wonder if I should take this little bit off as well. We'll see what happens. I can always glue the edging. So now I'm going to do this side. Okay, so I've done that side. And I'm just going to bring it over. Wow, it's going to be nice. Woo, a little bit out there. Not sure what's going on. Oh, that's fine actually, because I want the top open. What I need to do now is trim that. And it's a little bit hanging out, but that's okay. I can trim that little bit and just tidy the envelope up a little bit there. So I'll just do that. Oops, the whole thing opened up. Anyway, I can glue that. So that's going to be the spine. This is going to be the top. That's the front. I'm going to take a little notch out of here. Probably somewhere about there. Down a little bit. I want it a little kind of noticeable. Oh my goodness, that cardstock. Like, oh, not quite central, but you know, it'll do. That's good. So I'm going to glue this up and this part up. Back in a minute. Okay, so I've done that. Glued it up. It's a little, see how it goes like that once I put the glue on? As Skippy the bush kangaroo would say. Never mind. Great cover size. Really great. Just the way I liked it. Okay. So we have a pocket there. Now you do this on the other piece, but I'll do that after and show you. Do very similar. So I've got this piece for the back one. And now I'd like some pockets on this one because this is the cover, remember? I'll just get an example. That's the cover. They're going to open up. So I am going to put pockets. There's one pocket. I might put two little pockets. Good idea. Okay, what scrap papers do we have? I have some of this left over. That's too short. And I have some of this one left over. That's a bit taller. I would like, what if I cut this and then I'll, and then I'll use, all right, confusing you. Back in a minute. Okay, so what I did is I measured the back one and got a piece off. Well, if you can hear any snoring, that's Truffles. I'm going to make two pockets out of this. And what I need to do is mark here, and I'll be back. Okay, so I got the first pocket on and I've inked around it. Squeeze as much ink out of it as possible. There we go. When I do my pockets, you know what I love doing is just putting something there. A little bit further down, not too far. So it's just already, so it's not dead flat. I don't want it dead flat because then you can't get anything in your pocket. I'm not sure that pocket's crooked or that's a crooked cut. Anyway, put it on as best as I can. It's on there now because I use the Tiger Grip Zoo glue. So then I know I've got something in there, and then I definitely know something will fit in there. Because if I found when I lay them dead flat, I can't get anything in them. There we go. Let's give it a minute, that one. There we go. You can put the pockets in after, but they become a bit shorter. You'll see why. And that's a bit skew-wifty off, but you know, it doesn't matter. Let's not stress about these things. It's all about fun. This is beautiful. Can't wait to decorate that. So I've got 2 pockets. They can be decorated as well. Now just have the back envelope to do. Okay, now it's actually been a couple days for me. We were doing, so I've done the back envelope. I won't turn it over yet. What I got is for the envelopes, just a minute. Oops, forgot to put the speaker on. For inside the envelope, I'd cut these up. I had a box of 100 for $10 I got from the op shop or charity shop, whichever you call them. I call them op shops. I alternated it between this colour and this colour. And this is what I come up with, because we've put all these on. And I put a little tag on. And the folder, cut it in a way that it comes like this. Okay. And this was in measurements. Oh, okay, it's run away. Just a minute. Can't find my ruler. Anyway, well, we know this was 9 inches roughly, and I cut it for the size just under, because this is going in and out. And here we're going to put holes. Now I measured to do this. I did my front cover first and put the holes in. This is the actual back. So I did that first, and because these are bigger, and then I measured where the holes had to go, as example here, and just penciled them in. And then they become easier on all of them. They will be equal. Then you can just punch them through, which was really, really hard with this paper. Just a minute. Phew. That was hard. And your measurement, because you got holes there just before it. So whatever size envelope you're having, do I need to go out a bit more? Seriously, this desk is such a happy mess. So whatever size your envelope is, you need to be aware of the spacing. And this one goes back in here. Yep, here we go. There we go. So it just sits there. All of these are being done. I think that one was my front. So as you can see, I alternated it, the papers. And there's an odd one there. No, it's not. There it is. They're all clearly done. And that one is in the back. Tags, all the little tag pieces are sticking roughly out. Not too far out. Actually, they're too far in, but that'll be fixed up in a minute. So they just stick out. I tried to put them kind of random, start from there and back up there. Also, what I did is I got the pink ones in there, and then the vanilla color one. They're all the same, like that. So there's plenty of journaling, plenty of whatever you feel like putting on them. Same with the space. You can still cover, put stickers, whatever. Even write if you use a Sharpie. I just got myself some more Sharpies. What's this one? Stay Permanent. gold and silver. I haven't had one of those for a while. Oh, and I got some more Hootie Hootie sticks. So that's what I've done. Pink one in there, vanilla one there, pink, and so on. Okay. Got myself some little rings, the clothes rings, hook rings, hinged rings, sorry. Okay, hang on, need another bit of my coffee. Okay, so hinged rings. I have a feeling these ones are actually too small, but they seem to be the same size, same number of papers that I used with the silver ones, and they're the same. Anyway, so that's got to get hinged together. You can get the silver ones, but I just so happens to have some coloured ones. And I shall put them on, and then we'll see how I decorated the front. Okay, here's the back. It's all together. I had to take one out because this is really thick, and I'll need to get the larger rings because of the thickness of this. It just, yep. Okay, so there's the back. I'm teasing you. And there's the back pockets I popped in. I left the back plain. You can have anything done on it as you like. A little bit of seam binding there. With 2 pockets. Hopefully we're all on screen. There's 2 pockets. So I alternated the cardstock and leftover cardstock. I made little cards, decorated them. And they go in there. Same with this one. This is a little bit taller. Decorated it. So you can journal on there. Bit of lace. Some beautiful little, I got this from the op shop. I got a bag of bits and pieces of lace and ribbons. I was able to use some of that. At the top here, secret pocket. There we go. How's that? That's just hidden in there. I love the colour of the inside of envelopes. I don't hide them. I just love them, knowing exactly what they are. But that's in that one. Let's go to the front. You ready? Drum roll. Whoops, sorry. Here we go. There's the front. What do you think? There we go, this way. I couldn't decide this picture or this one on the front. So I ended up making this one a pocket. Put some coffee dye paper on the back of this one, so it's like a little journaling card. Happy, well, it's going to be happy. Some doilies and doily flowers, stick-on flowers. Made these little reinforcement plus decorative from this little punch, and then this. So that was quite easy to do. I punched the paper first. Let me see, I get a piece of paper. A room full of paper and I can't find paper. Okay, so I'm just going to punch that. It's probably not the correct size. Oh, it is. And then center it. Oh, it goes flying. It wasn't very centered. But anyway, that's what I did to make them. There we go. I put some Neuro drops on these ones because they were just plain. Well, what can I do? That's what I did. A bit of shiny Neuro drops. Not sure if you can see that. Let's have a little look. Okay, let's open her up. There she is. Very similar to the back. Made 2 pockets. Used the scraps left over, the opposite ones. Made 2 little journaling cards. Just decorated a little bit. I was going to use some seam binding, but I didn't want to make it bulky. Another one. There's plenty of journaling. I didn't ink all around it. Never mind. I just didn't want to. There's the front inside cover. And of course, the top is another secret pocket. I blended it in. There we go. See if I can get it up. There we go. There we go. Really big space for journaling as well, or whatever. That went in here. Oh, I think I'm catching the envelope, the inside of the envelope windows there. I just heard it. Perhaps I should have used just plain envelope for the front. I think I did for the other ones I made. But there's the front. And these are our pages. Journaling spaces, if you like. Journaling, stickers, whatever you please in these. I just think they're really versatile. And if you do like journaling, there is so much room for it. There we go. Let's put that back in here. That's the love the inside of the envelope. I don't know, I just love them. So you know that they're an envelope. There we go. So off we go. And that's the book. What do you think? Really nice. So much room and space for journaling, for stickers, for whatever. And you can still add other things in these pockets. There's lots of the pockets. Also, each one is brown coffee dye. I think I showed you that before, brown coffee dye. Just using up the scraps and the envelopes and some cardstock. I think I forgot to ink that one by looks. I ended up finding another ink. I have this one, soft pink one. So I was able to use that. It was wrapped up, so it was still brand new. And I don't know what you think, but I'm really happy with this. I love the way they come out. And you can decorate and add more to whatever you like. See how this one's a little bit bigger? Just with a book. Yep, I think I'll get more bigger ones than this. Then we have this. Add little trinkets if we like to it. You just got to be careful. And I don't hit the journaling card. There we go. Whoops. There we are. All in her glory. So thanks very much. I really appreciate you if you hung out this long with me. Please take care of yourselves and keep safe as well. So I appreciate if you'd like to like the button, share, comment. It really helps me out and helps many others as well. Always remember, they craft for you. They love sharing what they have, and they really appreciate the audience like I do. So please take care and keep safe. Bye.